And when you're pulling up the walls, are you making contact with 3 finger? I saw in a smaller piece you were doing like with the 1, but on the bigger piece, are you doing all 3?
When I'm doing the pools?
Yeah. What do you?
I think it depends at the stage that I'm at. When it's really starting to thin out, sometimes I'm just doing this finger. But when I'm really trying to do a nice thick pool, you know, when there's a lot of clay there, I'm pinching. I'm mainly operating with 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
Trying to bunch them all together. Like right now?
Yeah.
It's all of them. What the heck? You know, we thought we'd experiment and it works out just fine. So.
Yeah. So when you're pulling in that, your right hand is only a guide, or is it putting any pressure at all?
The right hand is actually only holding a wet sponge and giving water when it needs it.
Oh, okay.
It's the pool is just with the left hand.
Okay.
I really like it because it gives a real uniform. I get a good, nice first pool, and I think it helps me to bring it back on center if I threw it off a little when I opened it.
What's the largest you throw?
Probably about 8-pound bowls. It's about the biggest. You know, there's a joke in the women's pottery world that we leave the big pots to the men. So when I first started throwing, it was this joke. I remember our first studio, all the women were like, as soon as the male students come in, they'll want to throw really big pots, and it was so true. We would sit back and watch them. And and then over the years, I've heard it's like almost every woman potter will comment to me at some point, like,
That's
yeah, we
funny.
leave the big pots to the boys.
That's funny.
So do you find, like, are you throwing large pots?
No, pretty much small. I mean, I've thrown a couple, like when we did the Pottery Olympics, because I know there's like you had to work large. So like I threw a couple 12 to 13 pounders.
Yeah.
So that was pretty fun.
Yeah, I think physically about 8 pounds. I mean, I do. Let me take that. I do platters, really large platters that are like 12-pound platters.
Oh yeah.
So, but as far as a tall piece,
Yeah.
a bowl and upright piece, it would be about 8 pounds is probably max. especially once we got the pug mill, because the clay is so consistent. You know, you can just pug it right out. You don't have to do anything else with it. It just makes throwing larger pieces really easy because the clay is so consistent.